Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He'll stroll into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team now, set to move this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff to the right side. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
It's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. He's going to take another shot right here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Robinson. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And You know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And there's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
And it's a bunch formation. Handoff here from the shotgun. Throws a stiff one. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just of quarterbacks, but of running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Look at him run through those tacklers. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First down. Looking to throw the football. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Handing off on the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Second and goal for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Bulldogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Bringing pressure. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Thompson. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Throws it to the right. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. He hands it off from the gun. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Sawchuk. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Sooners' offense is on the move now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Bulldogs' offense is back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Frazier. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Fighting off the defender. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. Dogs come to the line in the hurry up. And he drops back in the gun. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
He tried to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Might have to try the extra point.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Receiver makes the grab. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He shreds the tackle. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd down now after the sack. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's caught. It's Frazier. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the extra point was up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Oh, and he's got some space here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. throws it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. To snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. It's Frazier. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short on the 27. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away. They'll fake it. Direct snap to the up man. And the fake doesn't work. Will the head coach pay for that decision? That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The Sooners are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll take the lead in the second half. And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On the ground, it's Frazier. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So second down after the incompletion. To the air. It's Arnold. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, Georgia. He's going to score. That is an unforgettable moment to that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up. And, of course, you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 92, set to kick this one.
Bringing it out, it's Thompson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
First and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Trying to find some room. It's Sawchuk. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. Makes a quick catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
That makes the score Georgia 32, Oklahoma 28.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. And this pass is on target, caught. Brought down at the 33, that's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll try a pass here. Pulls it in. It's Burks. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Thompson. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff from the shotgun. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Thompson. And the ball to the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Georgia 32, Oklahoma 28.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Slide 22. Slide 22.
They'll feed the back again. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, that's positive yards on first and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game, critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Got it.
Second down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Look at a throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Hey, Chris, this throw does give them the lead, and what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them a lead here late in this game.
And the point after is good. 35, now they get set to kick it away. Turner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Georgia offense will take over first and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? On first and 10, looking to throw. They got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
From the 12-yard line, it's second and long now. Quarterback drops back. Off target and incomplete. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Made the defense look slow that time. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handing off on the draw play. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The Dogs will crank up the tempo. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, the timing and the fake on this play was so good, you almost think it's a magical act, right? The magician is showing you something, and then you realize it's not really there. He's creating an illusion.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's escaping the pocket now. Grab down the middle. It's Humphries. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Sawchuk. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. Defense is coming after him. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Brooke, they had a month to get ready for this pitch-and-catch combo for a playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Georgia offense will take over first and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The sack sets up second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the grab. It's Humphries. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Drops back. They can throw for it on third down. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Rashada. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 92 set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out, it's Thompson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play calling? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Finding some room at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
To the air, it's Rashada. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 40. Football comes out. It's a quick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, a lot happened right there. Good job of coming up with that interception. I thought he was off to the races and had a chance for big yards, only to lose the football. He's very fortunate one of his teammates hopped on that football, so they still get the turnover.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The